Today we're going to take a look at a very special commemorative model here at Diecast Emporium. It's a Diecast Masters Caterpillar model, but what a lot of people don't realize is the formation of the Caterpillar company was one that was fraught with a lot of issues and a whole lot of trouble. Benjamin Holt and C.L. Best sued and fought each other tooth and nail before the two came to a mutual agreement in 1925 to form what we now know as the Caterpillar Tractor Company. And this machine right here is the first that they would release under the new Caterpillar name in 1931. So all of the Cat machines and Cat models that you see today really would not be possible had this machine not come along. So with that short history lesson, let's unbox this one and take a quick look at it. So as it's a commemorative and Highline Series model, it does come in the white box. It's item number 85531. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at this monster. And this collectible tin that this comes in is really quite nice, very cool looking, and different from the other Highline Series models, which you'll notice immediately. So there is the 25 tractor, 1/16 scale, Caterpillar Patent US. Up on top here, Caterpillar 25 tractor, 1991 to 2016, 25th anniversary commemorative model. And on the back, it reads, and I apologize about the lighting, I will read it to you. The Caterpillar 25 was the successor to the 20, the first tractor designed by the Caterpillar Tractor Company. The 25 was introduced in late 1931, just as Caterpillar was transitioning from the dark gray paint they had used since 1925 to the now familiar highway yellow. For customers who were not ready for such a dramatic change, Caterpillar also offered, at no additional charge, tractors painted in a silver-gray paint used more commonly on their engine power units. The Antique Caterpillar Machinery Owners Club is proud to offer this limited edition model of the Caterpillar 25 in this distinctive silver-gray paint scheme to commemorate the 25th anniversary of the founding of our organization. And at the bottom it simply reads, Antique Caterpillar Machinery Owners Club, their address, their office number, and their fax number. So, and on the side of the tin, Caterpillar 1/16 scale heavy die-cast metal construction, authentic detailing on exterior, engine, and operator's compartment, movable metal tracks, limited edition of 500 units, and of course, at the bottom, 25 tractor. So as this is a limited edition piece, it's already a highly desirable collector's item, just because of the lineage and collectability and history of this particular tractor. Up on top, you get a special silver marker or pointer stick, and inside here is the tractor. So allow me just a moment here and I will very carefully get this thing out. It is very tightly encased in the foam rubber, which is good. You don't want anything happening to it during shipping. So there it is. Let's go ahead and get the tin out of the way, and we'll take a closer look at it. So immediately, you can see that it's a very highly detailed, larger 1/16 scale model. The tracks move very freely and very nicely. They are metal, as you can see here. It's a very hefty model. The levers and joysticks are individually marked. The seat is also molded in. Up here you have Caterpillar detailed in. On the back here, this is really nice. You have the Caterpillar Tractor Company here, and I assume this is your manufacturing sheet or your checklist that everybody at the factory would have gone over and checked. Here is your tow hitch, which they have modeled. Have a nice light here. Over here, much of the same. 25 right here. This is actually like raised and elevated out of the casting just like it is on the real machine. It's not a decal. It's actually raised into the casting and painted in. On the front, Caterpillar in the wavy style that you would have seen in that time period. 2 forward-facing lights. Here is your crank, and it's held up by a little rubber piece here. Very nice. And a little bit of kind of perforated on your engine grill here. Before we take a look at the engine itself, here's something that's really neat. Underneath, you have an individualized serial number. Mine is number 134 of 500. You can see the bolt detailing on each of the track shoes. And Diecast Masters made over there. So tons of detailing on this piece. And the reason that they include the pointer is I believe that the engine actually opens. And it does. So you can see a very detailed engine inside. So you can see all of these components inside here, some different hoses and things like that. So this is a super cool piece to own. And the fact that the hinge stays up like that, you can pose it with the engine flap up like that is really cool. One thing I did want to point out as well, you also have like this placard down here. The writing on that isn't very legible, but you can tell that there's some writing on it. I'm sure if you maybe took like a magnifying glass to it, you might be able to make out some of the writing down there. Have a couple pedals as well. But certainly if you are a Caterpillar collector and you care at all about the history of Cat and heavy equipment, this is one model that you definitely want to track down and own. Yes, it's not exactly in a desirable scale, being that it's in the larger 1:16 scale. That being said, that doesn't detract it at all for me. It is certainly really, really cool. Very awesome that Diecast Masters took the effort to produce this for the ACMOC Club, the Antique Caterpillar Machinery Owners Club. Just an amazing piece. Certainly the functionality is incredible with the tracks that move, the opening engine flaps on each side, and the detailing of the joysticks, the operator's console, everything on here. Certainly in the larger scale comes across really nicely. So overall, I would definitely give this model a 9 out of 10. Certainly there's not really a lot that could have been improved on it. It's a very simplistic machine reflective of those machines of the day. And it definitely looks great on the shelf. So, as always, guys, thank you guys very much for tuning in. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Until next time, take care, be safe, and we'll see you soon.